I loved the way it made me feel. For a long time, drinking was my favorite hobby. I was a big red wine girl. I spent 20 years climbing the corporate ladder, getting married, having kids, and holding on really tightly to my love of wine. At first, it started with a glass, but pretty soon it became the bottle. I would wake up at 3 a.m. with a racing heart and just crushing anxiety. I'd cringe in the morning when I looked at my bloodshot eyes and when I saw all the bottles filling up the recycling. It was exhausting to try to look like I had it all together. But I was really scared that I'd never have fun again if I stopped drinking. It was getting harder to ignore the fact that my drinking was tearing me apart. I wrote myself a letter before I stopped drinking. It said, I want to feel better. I want to wake up in the mornings without a hangover. I want to stop wondering if my husband's mad at me. I want to remember the shows I watch at night. I want to stop breaking promises to myself. I was getting worried that I was going to mess up my kids and my marriage and my health. So, after years of holding on to my love of wine, it was time to see what life would be like without it. And slowly, I started feeling better. I slept better. I was happier and healthier. I was more present with my kids, and I was better at my job. And I started noticing all the beauty around me. I stopped asking myself what was wrong with me.
Really? Who else was on it? All your buddies?
I was convinced that my life would get smaller when I stopped drinking, but it's actually gotten so much bigger. I've become more confident and optimistic and adventurous. I put my kids to bed without rushing downstairs to get back to my glass of wine. And I've loved every whispered conversation and every cuddle. I thought I'd be miserable, but I've hosted dinners and barbecues and holiday celebrations without needing a drink. And I've done it all with a clear memory and without a single hangover. Now I help busy women change their relationship with alcohol. Women who are doing all the things and then opening a bottle of wine to forget about all the things. I help them see that life without alcohol, it actually isn't a punishment. If you do it right, it can be the kindest thing you've done for yourself in a very long time. For me, quitting drinking turned out to be the best decision of my life. I know you might be thinking that your life ends when you stop drinking, but it doesn't. It's just the start of a beautiful new beginning.